Hi, it's Electric Brian here. I've had my Tesla Model 3 for just over a month now, and my temporary registration from New York expired 3 days ago. So just before it expired, I called Tesla and they told me there will be no extension on the temporary registration, but they would help out if I got pulled over for any sort of violation for not having an active registration. They would pay for the ticket for that. They wouldn't pay for a speeding ticket or anything like that, but just for not having an active registration. So luckily that didn't happen. Didn't get pulled over at all. So now that it's been expired for a few days, I actually got my plates from Connecticut. So part of the delay probably is that in Connecticut you have to buy your car out of state. I bought mine in Mount Kisco, New York. And they were very nice and helpful. So they mailed my plates to me. I don't have to do anything at all with the registration or anything like that. So they took care of everything, and the plates came in the mail via UPS. And so now I'm gonna actually install them. The back one is obvious, just some screws, and I'll show you how to install the front license plate bracket soon. So my crooked temporary registration that's expired, I'll be taking that off. But I thought I'd show you how the plates come. The plate holders come. You probably already know, but in the sub trunk there's a bag with everything in it that you'll need. So you have I'm not sure in states that don't need a front plate, but in Connecticut where you need a front plate, they give you the holder for a license plate that will be secured on with these adhesive strips. But what I want to show you is that it comes with both the rear license plate fasteners and the front license plate fasteners. So you don't have to supply anything yourself. They're just these small Phillips head screws. So that's very handy. So now I'm going to work on the front license plate, and it actually sticks onto the car with some adhesive strips. Nice simple instructions. Just peel off the corners and basically stick it on. But first, since there are some bugs and things after a month and a half of driving around, I'm gonna give it a clean, just the bumper area, so that the adhesive strips actually will stick on. There won't be any bugs in the way. So to do that, I have some car washing stuff, and I have a chenille wash mitt. It has hundreds of plush noodles. That'll be what I'll use to wash the car, and then a microfiber cloth to dry it. So the area I'm working with now is all nice and perfectly clean and nice and dry. So I'll start working on the license plate bracket here. So you see, first step is to peel the corner of this up some and bend it up. Crease that there. And then pull this down. Crease that there. So these, the way it's creased, it'll give me a way to pull off the adhesive pieces. So now I'm just gonna have to stick it on nice and centered, and then I'll be able to pull off all of the adhesive strips, the covers for the adhesive strips, and stick it on. So right in the center of the car is this vent here. So this vent, middle of that, lines up perfectly with the center of the car. So I wish that the bracket had a center line, but the center of that middle space is where I want to align, right with the center of that vent. So I'm lining up the center perfectly here, and the way you peel off the strips, it gives you a chance to make sure it's center. If you peel off the strips completely, you'd be stuck here. Now you can make sure it's definitely centered right on the vent line. Perfect. So then you have it centered. So the top one is what was peeled off first. Peel off the top. Stick it on there, peel off the sides. Give it a nice good press for a few seconds. Right along the adhesive strips on the top and side. Now that should be nice and secure forever. And there it is. The license plate bracket is on very securely, perfectly centered. At least I sure hope so. And now all I have to do is simply screw in the license plate. The bracket came with the front license plate fasteners. Just simple little Phillips head screws. And that's all there is to it.